about before, probably, which is expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, which is basically what Google looks at to determine whether a website is trustworthy, and it should be judged across as high quality instead of a low quality website set up by some affiliate marketer or whatever that thinks only about money, right? And one of the things they really look at is there enough information about you as a company, meaning the MC behind the website. For example, if your website is named, let's say, Brent Jacobs SEO, then my about page needs to cover me. It needs to have at least some information on me. It needs to explain what it is I do, what my credentials are in the sense of how am I certified to doing this, how am I qualified of providing the service, right? And then there's privacy policy, refund policy, all the policies in general, meaning you have to make sure that your website has all the policies, as well as all the necessary pages such as your contact, your blog, your about us page, for the very reason that Google checks all of them. Now, of course, there's still duplicate content and things like that going in this industry, but that's mainly because there's this misunderstanding that local SEO takes a different approach to dupe content, but duplicate content actually affects you negatively in the long term based on those principles. Of course, I will link the resources to everything I say so that you can check it yourself and verify. But the best way to get your quality up really quickly is by providing all the policies, making sure you have your about page that covers everything about you and goes very in depth, a contact us page, and as much information on you in general, right? You want to make sure that is going on. A blog page is very necessary, in my opinion, or very interesting to look at, but it's less common in this industry, as probably because people think there's not much to blog about. But you want your website to be all about teaching others. You want them to help others, educate others. Why should they work with you? What happens when something goes wrong? How can they inform themselves on your website in any worst case scenario, and what's any best case scenario? That's basically what you have to look at, right? That's why EAT is so important. It checks basically whether you are a trustworthy person who knows his stuff and actively helps others, meaning you build your authority by helping others and showing your expertise and your trustworthiness by providing that on your website. That's basically what the EAT principle stands for, and for more information you can check irents.co, or you can check all the necessary linked sources that I will provide.